How I Met Your Mother's over! How I Met Your Mother is over. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't start the show from the beginning. And I didn't catch up to the show, I didn't watch it in, sequential order. I just kind of, watched it. And then I would watch, random episodes from the past. So things are always kind of happening, and I'm just all like, oh, now I get it. I watch it with people, and I'm like, oh, why is this happening? Like, the slap bet. I just be like, what is it? I kind of figure things out. So anyways, it was a season finale, or series finale, and I watched it by myself, and it was really sad. Really sad. The whole intro I didn't get. The first, 5 minutes, I was like, this is really sad because I know this is probably from the first episode ever, and I don't get it, but I'm still sad. Things changed. It was really sad. And I kind of knew from the get-go. Okay, also, if you haven't seen it, then you should probably watch it because I'm probably gonna do spoilers, so heads up. Okay, so when they were doing flashback, or when they were, what were they doing? When they were just, okay, the last episode. Oh man, I'm just remembering it and it's making me sad. I kind of knew that the mom was gonna get sick. They were hinting at it so much towards the end, especially with the part where her and Ted had got really sad when she was like, what kind of mom doesn't see their daughter during their wedding day, and then they burst out into tears. That's when I was like, oh yeah, the mom is definitely gonna die. She's totally gonna die. And then she did die. And then I was thinking, oh, she's probably going to get better. Yeah, she's going to be sick, maybe sick, and then they're going to think she's going to die, but she's not going to die. She can't die. And then when she dies. And then the whole time when the kids were all like, Dad, that can't have been the story about how you met mother, or my mother, or your mother, because that, she's barely in it. She was in it for 10 episodes tops. They're like this. They were all like, the whole story was because you're into Aunt Robin, and I was like, oh, you're right. The whole story was a love story to Robin Scherbatsky. The whole story, the whole time, it was so sweet. And then I still don't get the whole blue French horn. I know it means something. I don't know though. It kind of makes me sad though, because the whole time I really wanted Ted and Robin to get together, which they do in the end, but it's just so, now they're 40 years old, and that's when they're finally together. I guess what really matters is that you find who you love, and I guess you can have multiple loves of your lives, because now that the mom's gone, he's totally free to be with Robin, and his kids are okay with it. But I just feel bad for Robin, she spent so many years of her life, the failed marriage with Barney, and having to deal with the regret of feeling oh, you should have been with Ted, but then feeling guilty because that's one of your best friends, and they're happy now with a family, and then, not being a part of the gang anymore because the gang isn't the gang to you anymore. You just don't belong anymore. It just makes me sad for Robin. But I guess she did what she wanted to do, which was become super famous and a great journalist. So I guess she did fulfill her dream. And in the end, she's with Ted. But oh my god, it was so cute. And I think the kids are dead on though. I'm sorry, how could you call that whole series How I Met Your Mother when she was barely in it? The whole series, especially the end, was just showing how Ted loves Robin, the whole locket thing. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh, my friends are texting me about it. They're watching it right now. So many twists and turns. I'm already crying. Hold it together. OMG, I can't handle this. I'm crying every 5 minutes. LOL, OMG. My friends keep asking me if I'm crying. Yes, I cried. Not gonna lie, I cried, especially when Barney was when he did that whole speech saying, you guys, I'm not like you. Can I just be me? I'm not gonna find some girl and look her in the eyes and tell her, you are the one I love, the one I'm gonna share my life with, the one I'm gonna give everything to. Like, I was like, oh, that's so sad. And then when he has his baby that he knocks up, or the woman with the baby, so he has a daughter, he knocks up, he's all like, you are the light of my life, everything I was just like, oh my god. That's when I couldn't hold together anymore. I couldn't hold together anymore. I was just like, tear. It was a good episode. I'm really, why is that up to end? So yeah, How I Met Your Mother, definitely one for the books. Other news, I deposited my first paycheck ever. Okay, not ever, I mean like at my like career, the first paycheck of my career, and that was freaking awesome. Like, I remember getting the check from the hospital. I was like, oh my god, like just holding it in my hand, I was like, this is like my hard-earned money. That's crazy that I earned, mama, you know. And so when I deposited it today, I like turned it in and I saw like my bank account. I was like, what? And then I withdrew like $1, so now I can say this is the first dollar I've ever earned. So that was pretty awesome. Not me.